Now it is time to continue my adventure in Knights of the Old Republic.
Kin kun no ba muli ra chin kun. Tong hai tun kun ching. Ni bobo mata ni punaje. Dolpi kiknyunyan.
That's right. Why are you asking me this all of a sudden?
Rundi haudonga kuhungabi. Wana kumbes. Chink palamul tong king ba na kongek. Tung ting ta chun kun nek muli rabest.
Canderous. Isn't he the Mandalorian who works for Davit Kang, the crime lord?
Takum justak miki grabal mogo. Kachi chu ay haudonga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampungpa. Bolawan na chikni. Bamul slik mo poda na wanga kun bist muli rabest. Tongay tuam jiji yumalit pa ang yingkotu. Tolbada bunkwalya gando de nago chuchut. Kachi chuay sa haudonga. Yumalit ka inkotun. Chilo mulra de ne bobo. Unka kun biskang. Bamulara.
Thanks for the message. I'll go meet him in the cantina right away.
Shagji kin lord chawata uma? Kavavulpa mulji gumana. Kin kun shachi king, ni king kun oba mulira jikun? Wama kun bes, chin palamuji. Tunira nu prata dunko, sercha domandoma?
So, for some reason, Canderous Ordo, the Mandalorian who works for Davit Kang, the crime lord, wants to meet me, and he has an offer I can't refuse, so I'll head there right away. But first things first, Calf and Bastel need some leveling up.
What?
Sure.
What can I... I do.
Sure.
You're back. Did you manage to get Holden to withdraw the price on my head?
I spoke with Holden. I've convinced him to remove the bounty on your head. You're a free woman now.
He called the bounty off? That's wonderful. I only wish I had something to give you as a reward. Wait a minute, I know. I don't have many credits, but there is something I can give you. It's a family heirloom. It's not much, but it's something.
Keep your reward dire. Helping you was thanks enough for this.
I can never truly repay you for helping me, but you'll always have my thanks for what you did.
And I got some light side points. That's my reward. And look how strong the light side is flowing through me very powerfully. Let me see what you got for sale.
Yes, what's on your...
Is this a good time to ask you some more questions, Carl?
I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
Not if you have a problem with it.
No, I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me.
This isn't an interrogation. I never said that.
I was just joking, though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Like you said, when we first met, Bastila didn't have time to use her powers.
True. Bastila is as powerful as they say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I'm just a soldier. I'm sure there isn't anything unusual about that, is there, Carth?
I don't know. Unless you consider that you were a last-minute addition to the crew roster and you just happened to be one of the survivors.
You'd rather I wasn't?
Don't be ridiculous. You've more than proved yourself since the crash. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, but still.
Are you implying I had something to do with the crash? By any chance, Carth?
No. Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
Why do you think Bastila would request my transfer anyway?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises.
What do you mean by surprises?
I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
Are you always this suspicious?
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
I consider this important, Carth. We have to be open with each other.
All right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
I'll have to talk to him about it later, but let's see what Bastila has to say.
How can I help?
You want to talk to me about something?
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Carth were doing before we all joined forces.
Before we rescued you, you mean?
I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you.
Can't you just admit that you were rescued?
I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulcan prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
And rescue the damsel in distress. Don't forget about that, Bastila.
Yes, well, I hardly consider myself a damsel in distress. I'm a member of the Jedi Order, after all. But I won't deny you've impressed me with what you've done. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
Are you trying to say I can control the Force?
The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. But there are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success. Though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
What are you trying to say exactly, Bastila? Just spit it out.
I'm sorry if I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Agreed. Now that I'm done talking with them, I'm gonna go and head off and meet Candace.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
Who are you?
My name's Candaris Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
How do you plan to do that exactly, Candaris?
I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
Careful. Mercs like this haven't a lick of conscience. They'll betray you in a heartbeat. This could be a trap.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking. Anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
What's in this for me exactly?
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
How are you going to manage that then?
Not yet. First you bring me the launch codes. Then I'll tell you the rest of my plan.
How am I supposed to get inside the Sith military base then?
Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Candaris sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
Won't Davik get mad if I take his droid?
Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
Okay, Candaris, you've got a deal.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javier's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
Well, looks like we may have found a way off there. But first things first, I need to break into the Sith military base and get those launch codes. And then steal a ship with Candaris, this Mandalorian merc. Well, till next time guys, see ya! And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel.
Chachiskaton puta, kasamu vakka, ho 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 ho. Muchaudonga ja fulki, Tuchang yon turun chiuita. Ulla unna chinnekka, Pamulera kun biskin, akuchikopa. Chino mulera king pajak, snimo puituana. Chioka kolmolera, quien conjo peshak, nova moleraji. Cherion toranchi, aitatia. Pula una chinek, bamulera slimoang na kubisking.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. He's a legend in the sport, a 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for Marl! But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of the best right here. I give you the Mysterious Stranger! It's over! The fight is over! The Mysterious Stranger has won! Marl is down, and questions abound! Is this the end for the long-time bet? Is it time for Marl to hang up his spurs? And what of the Mysterious Stranger? Twitch is waiting in the wings! Do you dare take a shot at the champion himself? Will the wild-eye wonder finally be unseated?
I've never been one to shy away from the cold, hard truth, so I'll just come right out and say it. I can't compete with the likes of you, stranger. I know when I'm overmatched. You're good. Very good. But you're wrong if you think that means I'm suddenly going to warm up to you. Truth is, I really don't have anything more to say, so you might as well move on.
You're good, stranger. Maybe even as good as Bendak in his prime. There's no shame in losing to you. But when you beat me, you made me realize something, kid. First, it was just Twitch I couldn't handle. Now it's you and Twitch. Pretty soon, there'll be another young hotshot clawing past me in the rankings. This game's been good to me, but my time is done. I need to get away from the duel rings for a while. Think things over. Goodbye, stranger. I wish you all the best.
Chachiska don puta, kasabu baka, ho 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 ho. Mochao donga, ya fulki, Chioka kolmolera. Quien conjo peshak, no va moleraji. Cherion toranchi, aitatia. Mula una chinek, ba molera slimoang na kubiskin. Ciscadon puta, caçabo vaca, mochaudonga, ya vulkir, Paris manaris, donjonea hakonon, mulera yonumaze, jijing wibedwana itawish, muline bomone, ubana tula boda, yamijusa. Ayo nopis tuulaji yokaku akuchikopa. Chino mulera king pajak slimo puiduana. Chiyokakol mulera king kunjo peshak nova muleraji. Jerion torang chi aitatia. Pula una chinek. Bamulera slimoanga kubisking.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Hold on to your seats and stay back from the edges of the ring. He's wild, he's unpredictable, he's borderline psychotic. And he's the best damn duelist in the game today. Give it up for Twitch! But Twitch's opponent plans to take the champion down. Night after night, battle after battle, we've watched this young phenom rise through the ranks. In this corner, the challenger for the title of Taris Dueling Champion, the mysterious Stranger. It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Twitch's reign of terror is over! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion! The mysterious stranger!
Paris manaris, donjonea hakonon. Mulera yonunaze, jijing wibedwana itawish, muline bomone, ubana tula boda, yamijusa. Ayo nopis tuulaji yokaku, tonga buksha unenon. Kava volpamulsli, kumanabak mulera. Junior tunjichi, aitaduana. Kava volpamulsli, kumana. Bobrakinun chuba gratok bendek starkile, wikili Johnny. Wichi bolano, zak mulera, kin bendek.
I've been watching you in the dueling ring. Not bad for an amateur. I'm tempted to come out of retirement and show you what it's like to do battle against a real champion, but I only fight in death matches.
And not too many people are willing to step into the ring knowing they won't ever come out. How about you, stranger? You think you got what it takes? Finally, fresh meat. Azul will set it up. Go talk to him. It will take some time to arrange, so no point sticking around here until then. I'll be back when it's time for you to die.
Jipida wata bogra tuana aboksecha. Chuba chona bendet kratuga kilewata. Kas kratu bisla. Mulirabut malia nichaschi. Tuniranano prata tunkyo. Searcha toma toma. Kavavui pamulji kumana. Kinkon shashikin. Neken koinova mulera jekun. Wana kumbes chimbala muli. Tuneranano prata dunko.